I join you folks at least for a little bit here on Grimnas afternoon. Today's been pretty exciting and eventful. We did 5 hours of Letter Quest Remastered earlier today. I strongly considered not holding this broadcast, if only because in part, went so long this morning, especially with one game that I wasn't expecting. And today has been a very active one for me. I showed my brother the beautiful game that I bought my brother is a absolutely fucking adorable one. It's a card game. He enjoys those sorts of things. It is the not safe for work version. It's called Exploding Kittens. The author of it is the guy who does the artwork for the Oatmeal. And he and I played a round of it. It's for 2 to 5 players. And the artwork is an absolute delight. And the gameplay is pretty fun. It's something we're going to end up doing later. Some more of. It was just him and I. No one else felt like participating today. Along with that, of course, if you're just joining, I do have a new headset that I tried out this morning. My ears were sore for a while. It's new. It's very isolating. And it does unnerve me in part. I enjoyed my old headset and my ability to really hear what's happening around me. But even though there's nothing but like silence, like I'm not playing any sound or music, like it's like I'm underwater, or like my ears are underwater and I'm listening to myself talk, or listening to like someone talk like outside of the water. It's so sound canceling that like I find myself like flitting my ears back behind me. So there might be noises that you folks can very well hear that I simply can't, just due to the fact that you have better auditory capabilities now than I do, which is entertaining as hell. Yes. So, by the way, this is from Jimoni, who likes to do some artwork, Merry Grimness. Of course, I don't look like that anymore, having lopped off all of the hair on my head except for my eyebrows. So I think I'm probably just going to relax, do something relatively simple for this. Probably for like maybe an hour. Might be a little bit less, might be a little more. I do still have family in the house. They're basically chatting about things that don't correlate with me. And I'm not shy of basically just stepping away if something doesn't share my interest. I did quite a bit already. If I can cook for those sons of bitches. So I'll probably relax with some Race the Sun. It doesn't require that much in the way of thought from me. Cook Serve Delicious, I've just done too much cooking recently. How will Train think of the headphones? You folks will probably be able to hear Train better than I will, despite the fact that my gain on my microphone is 0. So yeah, we'll just do some relaxing and Race the Sun. I don't have anything else that comes to mind. And I also don't want to do that much. I already have quite a bit to upload from the Letter Quest Remastered, if anyone even wants to fucking watch that. I was thinking about that while I was cooking. I was like, who the fuck would even want to watch that? Like, I know why, like, some people, like, stuck around during the live broadcast. It was kind of like an inclusive experience. But good Christ. Like, fucking nerds is what we were. Jesus. Anyway, are you recognizing the window? No, you're not. You know why? Because I'm dumb. That's why. Let's try that again. So yeah, no cooks are delicious. I also don't want to put too much strain on things to upload, considering that there's so much that I want to get around to recording and uploading as well. My December 2015 schedule, like my experimental schedule, the first time I ever really thought of doing something like that, it was an attempt to change how I handle this hobby, and it's pretty fucked. The hospital trip and stays there did not help matters. But it ended up being that I thought I would do more this month, and I have done less than I thought I would this month. I do plan, at least on getting one more fucking request taken care of. And hopefully doing the Time Lord's playthrough, the Time Lord playthrough of Daggerfall as well. So anyway, if you're unfamiliar with Race the Sun, the track changes every day. It's sort of like, I think it's like procedurally generated. Has like that Daggerfall feel to it. Just basically fly around, relaxing, having fun. You're in the solar-powered craft. You're racing the sun. I mean, it doesn't really make sense, because I'm not racing the sun, because the sun's always gonna win. It's like I'm eternally trying to play catch-up with the sun. And along the way, we collect these things that are worth points, because, you know, score matters, right? That's what people play games for these days, score. Because that's not like a fucking outdated concept, like, you know, other things. We have like a combo multiplier over there in the top left corner. I can collide with small things, but I can also, you know, I can survive it. But there's some collisions that I just can't outright survive. There's some jump power-ups. I haven't picked up any of those. They are the little green glowing thing. See, there's me, for example, hitting a small thing, just for like scraping the edge. And that have my multiplier, I do believe. Again, apologies if I am modulating my voice higher than normal. It's just fucking weird to hear myself sound so muted. It's the damn headset. I do think my head's adjusted to it, though, a bit. I've also configured the settings a bit more for my face. And there I am, while rambling, end up dying. Grim still don't have a job. I play the Labyrinth? I don't know what that is. For those of you who are unfamiliar, I quit the museum a few months ago. I wanted to spend more time with my family. My father's terminal diagnosis earlier this year made me far more reflective. And I had quite a bit of money saved up. And I effectively had the financial freedom to do what I wanted in that regard. And so I have. So I spend a lot of the hours of my time in introspection. I know so many of my viewers have the fantasy of, well, if Grimith were unemployed, and he just fucking spent all of his life, like, recording videos, and we have shit tons more content. That simply hasn't been true. I actually haven't... I wanted to say that I haven't done that much in playing games over the past few months. I suppose I have. In general, I've spent far less time playing video games this year than I have in my life prior. I've been invested in so many other things. I have to take a break every now and then. So yeah. God damn it. Here I am fucking trying to, like, reflect upon my life. Yeah. It's uncertain how much time my father has. Oh, well, it's hard to say how much time anyone has in life. But you can try to make an educated guess. I mean, I could fucking die of a stroke tomorrow, right? Certainly with all the damn bacon I ate today, it wouldn't be out of the question. But, my father's diagnosis, he is a very sick man, and has been, for over a decade. Years of alcohol abuse, and, really just, hurting his body in general, for his family. With so many long hours and hard days that he worked, without really taking much of vacation, weighs on him. And seeing him today, every time I look at him, it hurts. Because I can't help but look at him and see the man that I was used to seeing as a kid. And seeing how frail he is, it hurts me. I don't actually know how my mom is able to handle it. Anyway, that was the solar craft beeping at me. I had stayed in the dark a little too long. I don't think I have the battery equipped. I think I have this, like, magnet power-up equipped to attract power-ups to me, or, like, tries. And I also have... well, I've died. I also have, like, the power-up that allows me to store 2 jumps at once. Alright. Look at me. I'm so professional. So with that in mind, well, that's an interesting effect. I like that. Let's go ahead and jump again for fun. Whee! Fuck your track. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that game, huh? Your track can go to hell and die. Get burned. The pit to Hades. I've never been someone who's cared much about money anyway. I had this conversation with Mom yesterday, in fact. She worries sometimes about, well, she gets frustrated at me because I never give her much in the way of ideas for what I want for Christmas. And I'm like my dad in that regard. I'm like, Mom, I don't give a shit about the presents. Like, that doesn't matter to me. And she has her own different attitudes on it. And I tried to have, like, this argument with her, like, 5 years ago and fucking effectively, like, boycott Christmas. And my dad pretty much talked me off it and said, look. Hold on. A great example of me fucking not being able to hear shit. I barely just heard the sounds of my door opening, and typically, because people know to some extent what I end up doing on the computer, they don't come shouting up after me. Not because I've like said don't do it, but only because, you know, maybe they're shy and don't want to be heard by hundreds of people out there on internet land. So family's leaving. I pretty much had the right sense of it. I knew everyone would be dispersing. Shit. Go ahead and, yes, welcome back to Grimnas. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, right. I'm sure it was being rubbish at this game. Case in point. I'm gonna blame my family on ruining my mojo. Had to give out farewell hugs. Farewell handshake. See, now I know I can't talk trash about people. Because a door down my stairwell could fucking open. Someone could be listening in on me. They'll know all the lies I tell on the internet. And I'm secretly just like this. I'm actually 43, guys. Just want you to know that. And, my family actually consists of sock puppets. It's a pretty sad and lonely life. I try to disguise it through biting sarcasm and withering wit. But it hurts. It hurts every day. And you're really the only people I have to interact with besides my sock puppets, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and don't tell anyone. No, Eric, I don't think I did. Anyway, I've told you my story, and I'm not sorry for having lied to you all these years, because quite frankly, you don't matter that much to me. I'm glad we understand each other now. Oh, shit. Wee. Woo! That was fun. I like it. I like the part where I had good times. Oh, hey! I actually threaded the needle that time. That hasn't always worked for me. Beautiful. Grimith, 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 the Explorer. Let's see. I got my brother the Exploding Kittens thing. That was a silly gift. I also got him a, among other things, a pop filter. And his wife got him a Blue Yeti. It was my Christmas idea, but she fucking saw the thing on, like, a super special, like, sale. And, she just, like, jumped on it and bought it. She's a sort, and I can't argue. Better to, like, seek forgiveness than ask permission. Besides, by the time I might have given her permission, the fucking thing might have gone off the lightning deal. Blue Yetis have gotten increasingly expensive the days I bought them, and I got him a pop filter for that. Since he's looking into recording, not for like what I do purposes, but whenever he started coming to me with questions about recording, I'm like, well, you've actually hit into a field that I know quite a bit about, having had thousands of hours of experience doing this shit. Oh, I wouldn't call what my brother has a life. He's an architect. Fucking geometry nerd. Yeah, sock him up at recordings. That's what he's gonna be doing. We're gonna be internet famous, Marvin. It's gonna be pretty amazing. We'll have translators. We'll look into hiring you to provide the Deutsch translation. And because we're gonna be so fucking stupid fancy, we're gonna have someone provide a translation for the Österreich. Because why the fuck not? I mean, there's different dialects. Oh, shit. Talking all kinds of fucking trash and smack while playing this damn game. It's a nice relaxing game. I'm more credited at it today than I think I've been on any of the other days. It's probably due to my apathy. One day, I'll care enough to get those damn 20 barrel rolls in one run. But that day is not the day. Good job threading the needle, Grimith. You are a fucking star. Yes, the last time... And that would be another one of the reasons that I can't say that I would value score too much in my experience in this game. Your personal best scores tend to be dependent on what kind of special secret portal worlds that the game ends up rolling for the day. Like, some worlds are far more into, like, giving you fucking bonus tries than others. I mean, obviously skill factors into it as well. I'm certainly not saying that it doesn't. At least from the ones I've seen, though, they're fairly cool. I know Marvin pops into the game a lot more than I have. He's put in quite a bit more time. So maybe he's seen far more interesting special worlds. Although, as he's saying in the chat, he does primarily just stick to Apocalypse. That's the kind of speed that Marvin lives. Dangerously. He's that kind of man. He needs some serious tension in his life, or else he can't function. Oh hey, we kinda bumbled into that. Okay. Well, so we're here. We're in the Sky Machine Land area. That's neat. We'll just watch the tries pass us by. We'll make like some sort of like half-hearted attempt to try and get a few of them. My lack of battery is shown. I love how I fucking pressed like the back arrow, as if that could fucking save me. So, some Sky Machine, huh guys? Well, at least I've passed my personal best for today. Huh. You know, I'm not touching anything. Just gonna let that one go. Oh, shit. At least we got the sun back up in the sky, folks. Of course, this is the super intense music of holy shit, the sun's about to go down. But I managed to catapult that back up in the sky. I also have 2 jump power-ups. The music has died. You went so high, the sun didn't reach me when I lost. Yes, Treek, this is Daggerfall wall jumping. How did you know? Also, I did not mean to use both of those jumps. But it happened. And we're gonna have to accept that fact and move on with our lives. I don't know how the hell we're gonna move on. Especially without jump. I mean, hell, even I can jump in real life. Granted, it's not that high. That sun is so high in the sky. It's beautiful. When the sun hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's time to get fucked. Go ahead and thread the needle here into the Cloudland. Beautiful. So many clouds. What the hell? This isn't Final Fantasy. Cloud? Oh dear. Time for explosions. We're not gonna go that far, folks. Told you. The Oracle strikes again. Little roller got me. I guess maybe have like 2 jumps piled up, Marvin, and maybe like ricochet off something to give yourself an initial boost. We're gonna try going for that only turn right in a region thing again. A little bit since I tried for that. Don't much care about Portal Land. If we find it, neat. If we don't, that's okay, too. I don't entirely find it so interesting, especially something like the Sky Machine. I mean, it's full of bonus points. Neat. I guess. Nothing inherently wrong with bonus points. I mean, some people are into score. Don't you think? I learned my lesson over being obsessed with those things, though. I learned my lesson. Just let the bonuses come to you. Fuck it, just let life pass us by. Oh, well, we didn't get that. And of course, because we didn't pick up any fucking power-ups at all, the sun's like, I'm just gonna fucking take a nap now, motherfucker. I mean, you clearly don't care about this damn run. Sun ain't wrong. Sun is not wrong. I'll see what I can do to try and convince the sun to stay and hang out with us, okay? Stay a while and get fucked. Sun, come back! We're supposed to race! Well. Neat. I'm also supposed to use 4 emergency portals. Do a double jump 2 times in 1 run. Oh, we can do that. he says, and then proceeds not to do that. That emergency portal, I need to actually pick up that damn power-up. I think I've used it a total, like, twice in all of my runs. I can't remember. I'm also not doing this most fantastic job of the universe of memorizing layout here. Oh, well, hey, I managed to pick that up after all. I guess I'm kind of a fucking badass, huh? Yep, that's me, Captain Badass. Dun da da da. Let's go now. My hipster planet needs me. For the good of the city. I'm in such a good mood today. That never happens. What the shit is this fucking happiness? Not on my watch. One fucking time I wouldn't have minded a damn jump power up, right? He's like, nah, you can go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I could. I mean, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and use him. I gotta use him. Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't pick that up. I figured I'd end up fucking suiciding myself if I did that. I'm on the outside looking in now. But hey, I gotta jump. I need another try. Show me the tries! Bam! Son! Double jump the piss out of this game, yeah! Damn it, Marvin. Don't get sick. Well, that sounded... I highly doubt it. Makes me a little nervous. That's all it does. It's a Grimnas miracle. Yes. That might be the first time I've ever, had my timing off on the damn windmill. Anyway, the portal was right there, folks. Let's go back to the Sky Machine. Let's all go to the Sky Machine. Let's all go to the Sky Machine. Let's all go to the Sky Machine to get ourselves some tries. I also can't fucking tell what kind of tune I have whenever I sing things like that. I really should stop flying into that fucking shadow, huh? Nah! I mean, I'm sure it's probably fine. I mean, we gotta keep the game interesting, right? Let's watch the sun go down. Why not? Don't worry, I'm sure if I just keep flying straight, we'll fly into something, get hit. But then we'll fly into some power-ups and everything will be okay. See? Everything's fine. I'm going to heaven now, guys. I like how purple the land looks. Holy shit. That was a little unnerving. I don't know what the hell we just saw there, everyone, but that was 3 spooky 5 me. Damn. You get nothing. Alright. Merry Grimnas. As long as we don't go to the Sky Mall. I don't want to go to Sky Mall. I'm with you, man. Fuck the Sky Mall. No! They're setting me up the bomb! Man, old internet references. Good evening, Internet. How are you? Oh, your base. I belong to us. Oh, your base, base. Oh, your base. I belong to us. Oh, your base, base. Holy shit! My personal best today has been surpassed! Nui! They're no strangers to success. How dare you get lucky, Marvin? Fucking skill or GTFO, noob. What the shit? What is this? What is even happening in my life right now? Well, I got an emergency shield. Well, I definitely need to get that achievement, so... Neat. I mean, I don't need to get it. But it's... well... locked myself in that fucking corner. Hey, I'm above the clouds! Look at me, Marvin! Woo! That shit was tight, yo. Oh, this is awkward. Region warp. This pickup allows you to instantly warp to the end of the current region. If you don't want to warp, don't hit it. Travel decal. Yay, decals. Wow! I did 20 barrel rolls? Holy shit! Wow! Neat! That's cool. I didn't even fucking know I was fake. I didn't even know I made that many fucking barrel rolls. Wow. I guess I did it while I was flying through the air. That fucking thing has only been there for like, oh, I don't know, forever. And of course the game can't have like those convenient like say Letter Quest Remastered. Not that I've used it, but like you could like pay gyms to like skip some quests. Clear 3 regions in a round. What the shit? Yep, turn left 2 regions in a row. Oh, we just did the turn right one. Let's try going left and we'll see where the road takes us. We'll just go ahead and take care of that. Oh, shit. That was pretty fun. Oh, damn it! Oh, so fucking close. Oh, damn it. I fucking went a little too far. A little too fucking far. Now I can't remember where that damn pickup is. Well, not pickup, just like power-up sort of thing. Because I don't keep track of this shit. I think we've proven that I don't keep track of this shit. Walked my way to a damn portal, but just went a little too far left and I couldn't use it. I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could have just turned right, but then I would have had to admit defeat. Alright, we all know that wasn't about to happen. I guess I'll just get my way to the fucking end without teleporting. We're gonna cut it close here since I haven't gotten any power up. Oof. Ooh, uh-oh. We need a sun power up. Yes! Uh-oh. Damn! Alright. Alright, everything is ruined. Everything's fucking ruined. I have no idea what you're talking about. Holocaust didn't happen, so now you know what I think. so much shadow. Fucking intense music still playing. Doesn't have to be in a row. Eh. Well, that didn't work. Fuck it. That's right, you heard me. Fuck it. Oh, we cleared 3 regions in a round. Power turning. Alertness decal, for obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll equip your, There's a survival decal. There's your travel decal. We'll equip the alertness decal. It seems fitting somehow. Turning jets allows your ship to turn faster, huh? I'll go ahead and take off this jump storage. We'll try out the turning jets. I feel adventurous. We'll see how fast this is. So, I mean, it's a thing. It's happening. It's transpiring. I guess that's something. I mean, that's what you're into. Things. And who wouldn't be, right? I mean, I like things. Don't you like things? I like things. But no, at least the game is generous enough to give you some semblance of direction with its achievements. Like, it gives you, like, a goal. Like, the sandbox shit, it can be pretty rough, because without, like, direction or goal, I don't know, then you have to, like, make it up on your own, and not everyone cares for doing that. I've pretty much outgrown, like, the concept of, like, sandbox-type things. That's why I don't enjoy, games that feature sandbox-style things so much anymore. Like, I think, say, for example, City Skylines is well-designed, but it's not really something I'm into. Probably because there's no real direction, and I don't consider, like, oh, inherently by just growing your city and getting population, you get to unlock all these neat fucking I'm not being coherent right now. You know, I'm not the leading authority on shit right now. Not at my stage. Anyway, I'm not going for tries here, I'm going for left. Point being that, say, you know, 10, 15 years ago, I would enjoy City Skylines a lot more, but I tried it out to determine whether or not I wanted to buy it, and I ultimately decided against it. I am enjoying, like, I've watched a few people play the game in the past, and I just don't really see much to attract me to the game. One exception to that is being, now Casfia, who finally came out of internet inactivity and started uploading videos again. I've enjoyed his videos over the years, particular series, and I really do like how he handles the traffic stuff. It's pretty entertaining. He's an intelligent individual, and I like the way he speaks to me. I actually do a tabletop with him that we just started, where I'm a player. He's a longtime game master. Yes, JDL. No Casfia. Alright! Well, I did a bunch of left turns. So happy days are here for us. Happy days are here for us. Your starting multiplier has been increased. Wow! Dracogen decal. My goodness. Amazing. Reach times 20 multiplier. Do a double jump 4 times in one run? Alright. Well, turning jets, you've been fun. I enjoy you. I like my favorite SimCity. If I were to put nostalgia aside, maybe I should stop blinking so much. Nostalgia factoring in would be the first game I really bought with my own money, and that'd be the SimCity Super Nintendo cartridge. $34.95. Nostalgia aside, my favorite SimCity 3000 Unlimited. I like the charm and flavor of that game so much. It's got a lot of... Well, I missed that. It's got a lot of character to it. Which I think SimCity 4 lacks. I really like the music, the soundtrack in SimCity 3000 Unlimited. I know, right? That's like one thing that if I can care about. I like the advisors. I like how they talk to you and interact with you. I like the sort of events that trigger. And SimCity 4 just seemed to be missing so much of that charm. It also changed quite a bit of the game. I also never particularly enjoyed making a bunch of smaller communities. I like to focus on one big city. And SimCity 4 takes you away with a lot of focus on building smaller communities. With like its entire like region mode. And City Skylines, I mean, like you can do like a large city and just have to deal with all the consequences thereof. But it also has the tools to highly encourage like smaller communities. It's my fault, huh, Treek? Well, so long as no one fucking throws a torch at you and has you burn a fate point. Don't get me wrong, I spent plenty of time playing SimCity 2000. I had the fucking floppy disks. Still. I actually pulled out the floppy disk that I had a few days ago while I was going through some stuff before Christmas. Before I cleaned it out in my room. There's that, and then Sim Farm. I spent quite a bit of money on those too. Those beautiful floppy disks. Fucking phased out there. Like my brain. I just saw that damn portal beneath me too. Oh well. Son of a bitch. You win some, you lose some. Ultimately in this game, you lose. How's it going, by the way, Treek? I haven't spoken with you in some time. Sim Farm, I have mixed feelings about. I actually enjoyed doing livestock more in that game, like fucking like raising horses, than I did actually like crops, because crops were such a fucking pain. At least I felt that way whenever I was a kid. I don't know how it'd be if I tried to play a game again these days. Probably be better at it than what I was, as is typically the case. So many tries! Look at all these tries I'm getting. Well, I like to do horses. In SimCity, excuse me, Sim Farm. Don't have to worry about fucking like managing crops or like crop futures. So little you had to worry about there. You just fucking like feed the damn horses, like go by and fast. Also, I was terrible at flying that fucking crop duster. It might as well have been from the desert. Because I was really that bad at flying the damn thing. Also, I'm doing rather poor in this bonus area, all things considered. Then again, I don't think I've ever been in a Region 4 bonus area before. And it certainly does have some difficulty to it. The sun has also gone down extensively. Let's go ahead and fix that. Just fly by all the bonus tries. Why the fuck would I care about points, right? Those are crutches. Points are crutches, everyone. Remember that. You see a point, it's probably a crutch. Yeah, Staggerfall. Ooh, That's damn handy, Sparrow. Fucking Sparrow with the goods. I like it. Hook a brother up, Sparrow. Hell yeah. Show me the goodies. I need some green triangles here. We are not getting green triangles. This path is not the correct path to get power-ups. This path has helped me survive. So, I mean, if survival's your thing, I mean, I could see why you might be into survival. Certainly, I've done some surviving in my day. I mean, I'm not inherently opposed to it. Don't get me wrong here. What you got for me, Sparrow? Okay. Region 6, huh? I'm not often here at Region 6. Holy shit! Damn it, I already had an emergency shield. I couldn't pick up that one, too. Well. Ah! Well, I survived it. I fucking survived that. Hell if I know how. Damn. Fucking tried to go for that green triangle and just... Well, I'll take it. Those super cubes made me fucking panic. Here's my personal best for today. This purple shield is not going to save me from the sun going down. This is the first time I've ever made the Region 7, I think. I'm into it. Ah. Jump? Alright, I'll take it, Sparrow. Damn, I was too far away from that, and too far away from that one. Well, I got that one. Yeah, I'd never been to Region 7. Well, there's an emergency shield. Of course, I already had one. So, me even trying to fucking pick it up is dumb. Damn it! Fucking saw, ooh, there's a power-up over there! At least I got the double jump. Max jump storage. You can carry 3 jump pickups. Holy shit! Well, not anywhere. Aizukawa. It's not something that's live broadcasted. I was recording them for a while. I never uploaded them. I recorded, like, sessions like 2 through 12. And I always thought about, like, uploading them. But then I ended up, I stepped out of the game. We hadn't, like, played in so long, and there was so much inconsistency. I think Lethal's still in the game, though. That was pretty entertaining. Actually, got Lethal to tabletops in Revocane. I wasn't the GM for that, though. I was just a player. Yeah, I played the game in a while, but, it's pretty inconsistent, and the tabletop also wasn't inherently my thing. I don't have that much of an interest in the, Mojave Wasteland. I know Lethal's posted a few screenshots about it, though. I might have an idea that I might be able to try and execute on Lethal and Rev. I know the GM of the Fallout stuff wants me to keep trying. Or, like, make sure that Rev and Lethal don't lose their tabletop spark. And Rev has certainly expressed more of an interest in tabletops. But of course, that's pretty limited. He only cares about so damn much in regards to tabletops. I think Lethal only cared because of the Fallout universe. His character is pretty interesting, though. I liked him for the 2 sessions that we ended up playing together. My character is, pretty entertaining, too. He was a super mutant. He was kind of kick-ass. We had lots of great moments. I know Lethal captured a few of those. Also, I know I passed by a portal. And, like, posted, like, images on, like, his Twitter. Of me, like, fucking, like, pulling a grenade pin and pressing like the grenade to like a what the fuck are they called? Like the super like druggy people in like, you know, like the full-on New Vegas thing. The it's the same fucking. They're like, they live off to like the west of like New Vegas, and like there's like a flamer dude, and there's like this guy who uses like a driver. The Fiends. Thank you, JDL. Thank you. Yeah. So there's like this fiend. We're trying like to interrogate him because we're trying to like get a hold of the driver so we can kill him. Because Rev's character has a serious bad history. Enough that the NPC called Rev's character, who's a ghoul, Rock Dick, which was hilarious. My character like pulled the pin on a grenade and basically pressed it against like the fiend's chest, and the man answers. And basically the reasoning behind this was, my character could survive a grenade explosion at point-blank range. That fiend certainly fucking couldn't, and neither really could any of the other player characters. And my character's like, yep, I'm kinda crazy. Yep. That was pretty fun. We wrecked the fiends, pretty much. We killed the driver. Someone blew him apart in the party. And, then we assassinated Cook's Brahmin and set him against Violet. Cook and his entire group then went to attack Violet because we did a frame job. Cook died, and then we ended up mopping up the rest of Violet's snipers. Nice to hear it, Best B. Now, that was just one of the sessions. I ended up doing a lot of crazy, intense things, as tends to be the case with the Super Mutant. Fucking wielding this massive hunting spear that I used on people like fucking like 5-6 meters away from me. And I had a grenade launcher as a backup weapon. Erebus. Named by Kaiser's Legion, and certainly hunted them. Yeah. It wasn't something that it was planned, a planned recording and uploading anyway. I didn't tell any of the others that I was doing it. And so the audio and video quality was pretty shoddy, because I hadn't done much in the way of balancing several of the sessions. And ultimately, because I knew that I wouldn't be playing in the game for that long anyway, because it wasn't something that intensely interested me, I decided against it. But I did hold on to the like 110 gigabytes of footage on my hard drive for a long while, because I wasn't sure. It wasn't until I stepped out of the game proper that I decided to let it all go. Still got plenty of footage from the 13th Age game, though, to upload. Our next session of that is going to be session 34. That's not the one that folks on YouTube will be seeing. I think I just uploaded and made public session 26, and session 27 is waiting to be published for a few days. I didn't watch it, Larian. I got a synapse of it. I have no fucking interest in watching it. I listened to the beginning of it a bit, enough to fucking confirm that, yeah, even while I am gone, I still, well, there was a blimp. I still care about damn shit like fucking decorating. Yeah, like I said, Manikai gave me a rundown of what I ended up missing. Which is fine with me. Not really a whole lot my character could do in that situation anyway. I didn't expect to do that much. Had I even attended. Yep, primary weapon was a spear. Secondary was a grenade launcher for a while, but due to the rarity of 40mm grenade rounds, I thought about jumping there a little too late. We found, like, a medium machine gun. And... 3 emergency... Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. 3 emergency portals. And, I basically just, I could use that. It had a super amazing mechanism. I could use that in full auto without bracing it, because my character was that strong. And, well, that large. He was a fucking super mutant. That was pretty entertaining. I also upgraded my character's speed to make him, effectively as fast as a Deathclaw. It's very tactical. Quite fun. Also, I'm apparently a Falcon. I've reached level 20. Good work, me. Game wants me to warp through a region, not like I've fucking done that at all. Yes, Larian, like that. Erebus was, effectively like my Wookiee character. Is that right? God damn it! I think Jafan Milanu was my Wookiee's real name, his human name. For he was raised by humans. Anyway, now I'm actually gonna apply myself, folks. And we're gonna go the distance. Now you saw Region 7? We're going to Region Heaven, baby. Yeah, I just thought of that. I'm the fucking tits. The cat's pajamas. Oh hey, I warped through a region. Don't try more story time. Well, I mean... any of the sort of stories I can tell about the Fallout stuff is effectively like inside jokes. I mean, I killed and speared quite a few fucking dudes. Along with fucking machine gunning them to death. For several sessions, my character had the distinction of being the only one to be taken down. Someone had, Legionnaire, our entire party had horrible reputations versus Kaisar's Legion. And they effectively sent assassins after us. And one of them was pretty damn well prepared to take down my character. My character, being the arrogant, cocky son of a super mutant bitch that he was, charged the guy. And he had prepared some actions and special shotgun rounds and shaved down all of my character's hit points in his blasts. It was like 160, 170 hit points. He just like blew away in like his 2 shots. And that made everyone in the fucking party, like, sit up and take notice, like, holy fucking shit, Erebus just went down! Because my character going down means that if any of them had gotten hit by the same blast, they would have died. Because my character had that much more health compared to everyone else, because of how I built the kit. I also thought that was a jump pickup instead of, like, a fucking speed pickup. Hello, Dark. Grimith for Sun King 2015. Let's see. Well, there was our time in Good Springs. Nah, not worth a whole lot. No, just a bunch of inside stories regarding that. Again, it's something I thought that might be interesting to upload, which is why I record that. I have a tendency to record things that I think could be fun, and then I end up deleting like hundreds of gigabytes of stuff that I'm just like, nah, this wasn't a good idea. Which is why I often don't tell people that I've played games with that I'm gonna record. I just like the, well, I don't often do that. I do, like, every now and then do that. I like the things to develop organically. I don't want, like, any expectations to, like, be made, and then, like the gameplay be, like, utter trash or something, and I go, you know, it's not a good idea for me to upload this. Sessions were pretty long and drawn out due to the combat rules. I didn't think that'd be much of an interesting watch. But yeah, I know the primary attraction, of course, ends up being fucking Revocane was playing a tabletop, and then Lethal's playing a tabletop? Holy shit. Because it's not something either of them do. Wow. I'm not even remotely trying at this point. Well, for everyone who has, like, problems, like saying, you know, I have trouble finding a tabletop group, You know, I don't know how to, like, I can't find any players, like, even online. I know quite a few people who've done matchmaking during my live broadcasts. In fact, I was just talking with one person who's getting into uploading videos himself, Master Hosen. And he met someone that he plays with, and we're going to be playing with, actually, during a tabletop that we started up with Mal, whom I mentioned earlier. He met that guy during my Spirit Engine 2 live broadcast, which was all the way back in 2012, during the summer of that, I do believe. And so there's folks who've organized themselves strictly just by chatting during my live broadcast about tabletop stuff. Kind of like now. I tell folks, especially if they're willing to GM, if you are willing to run a game, you will find players. I know so many people who have stayed in mediocre to even poor quality games, if for no other reason than it was a game. Now, obviously, your goal is not to have, like, a mediocre game. But it just goes to show, like, how desperate players end up being for, like, something, and how much people are willing to go through at times in order to have a game. Me, I'm perfectly willing to take my ball and fucking go home. You know, if I don't have a situation that's right for me, I'll give it several sessions. I'm just out. That's how I feel about stuff. I mean, not only is it a matter of me wasting my time or not, it's also a matter that if I don't feel a tabletop situation is appropriate for me, then I don't think I can contribute anything good to the group. And it's better for the group's health if I'm gone. Story time's more important. So we're here in this hell again. Full of, like, tries and points. I mean, I guess that's a thing. Let's see what'll hit me this time. I'm pretty interested. I mean, I guess technically I'll try not to get hit. I guess that's an idea. I could always try not to get hit. It sounds pretty fucking heretical now, not gonna lie. Don't mind me, I'll just fly past all the tries. Points are crutches, everyone. Score is nothing more than a crutch. Yeah. Yeah. See? That's what I think about your multiplier. Yeah. Fuck your multiplier. See those tries? I just flew right past them. Because I'm a boss. Ah, shit. That's right, I just crashed in the bonus area. I don't give a shit. We don't talk about GMing. You're gonna host a round of paranoia. One player of our group is gone for a month, so we're doing other stuff instead. How big is your group, Tree? It certainly sounds like an interesting attitude to take. Like, if a player's gonna be gone for that long, then, well, you miss out on the content that everyone else gets to see. Because everyone else gets to be rewarded for devoting the time to the game. Well, Nightblade, it was a custom-made Fallout tabletop set in the Mojave Wasteland. Effectively, as if the Courier did not exist, taking place right before the Courier's events would have. I'm spending way too much time fucking entertaining chat here. Fucking looking at chat, leaning back in my chair. Fucking people are holding me back. No one understands the pains of, like, live commentary, especially during a broadcast. No one gets it. I know Marvin's here, and I know effing controllers like watching. No one gets it. No, I'm alone here. Totally alone. Oh. What you GMing, Jordan? I know. Oh, Werewolf the Forsaken. Alright. Oh, shit. Of course, fucking Ryan. He's tried GMing a few times, and he pretty much decided that shit was not for him. Like, we did like a D&D like thing some years back, and then I think was it last year or the year before? Probably where we did. He tried running several sessions of Rogue Trader, and he pretty much decided, nope, I'm good with never GMing again. He likes being a player. I mean, I've technically gotten farther than I ever have before in this game during this broadcast, Region 7. It's not my overall best score. Also, I went to Shadow Hell there. And I died in a fire. I'm just gonna snuggle up in Shadow Hell now. I just park the car right there. Have I played Dark Heresy? Sure, I played that a few times. Dark Heresy, I think the most recent time I did Dark Heresy was when Griffin God ran that as a GM for a few sessions. The 40k universe in general doesn't much interest me, in large part because I have difficulty connecting with it. There's trillions of people on a million worlds in the Imperium. It's like Daggerfall, in that there's so much, like, possible content out there, but there's practically no detail devoted to it. There's also the severe feeling, particularly in Dark Heresy, of utter hopelessness. That no matter what you do, your life will amount to nothing. You will never change anything in the Imperium. It's just gonna keep going on its way. I got a little passionate there. That being said, the most recent tabletop I got into, sort of like a spur-of-the-moment thing. I messaged Mal, like on Thursday last week, and he and I started talking. We hadn't talked for quite a while, over a year really. I leave comments on his stuff every now and then, he'd leave comments on mine, but whenever he decided to take a break from like recording and uploading videos, he and I just really didn't interact. And we got in touch again. And he asked me what my availability for like a possible tabletop thing was. I'm not even fucking paying attention to the game now. Because he knew my sort of schedule. And that I was doing a lot of tabletops. And he had gotten in contact with one other possible player who he was actually speaking with at the time. Because that's Mal. Fucking being an asshole, like typing the one person while on like a voice chat with another. And, we talked about possibilities, and, he's pretty comfortable and familiar with 40k Universe. And what we've ended up doing, and we had a session of that, this past weekend, is a Rogue Trader, which I have some experience playing a bit of Rogue Trader before. I like it more than Dark Heresy, if only because the feeling of bleak hopelessness doesn't immediately exist. Like, your character is fairly powerful, starting off in Rogue Trader. Like, he's got quite a bit of experience under his belt. He can do shit. Also, I'll just go ahead and jump over all the score. And, I've never tried, like, a diceless system that's really geared for, like, dice before. And he's designed some custom rules for it. And I think that for a D100-based system, diceless works out very well. We had one session of it. Like, our total time together was like 9.5 hours. But if you subtract roughly maybe like an hour before the session started, and like an hour after, we still played for like 7.5 hours. It's just me, one other person, and the GM. And I have to say that, as far back as I can recall, I've never had a first session of a tabletop game go for that long and be that fun. It was pretty entertaining, all the stuff that we did. Enough that it inspired me. And what I'm probably going to end up doing after 13th Age is done is I'm going to run I'm going to make some tweaks to his own custom rules. And I'm going to run a diceless Rogue Trader game myself. In the same vein, that's assuming my availability permits after the 13th Age campaign. It's also going to be without an adventure path, and I really have wanted to play a damn game where I give myself an adventure path. But the notion ended up being so cool and interesting to me. Well, I thought I'd fucking, it's pretty inspirational. And I got a lot of ideas of potential. Yes. It would be nice if your Werewolf game went well. It's just, Aaron Ryan that your players? How does a diceless game work? Well, I would be a terrible person to explain the concept to you. Especially in this situation. In short, what the diceless system does, and I can basically just report from my experiences in other tabletops that just don't rely on dice, and then a conversion here from a system that typically does rely on dice. In the Warhammer universe, both fantasy roleplay and 40k, they typically use the D100 die. Now, the D100 die has such massive fucking variance. It's really difficult for you to complete skill checks reliably, because of, like, how much of an opportunity there is for you to fail a skill check, especially if penalties get involved, just because of how much variance there is in a D100. Now, what Mal has designed the concept to do, is, by removing the dice, you remove a whole lot of the random variance that upsets strategy and tactical gamers. Mal is primarily a strategy gamer, and he doesn't like the idea of, like, choices and power being taken away. If you're to fail, he wants it to be because you've made a mistake, and you pretty much, like, saw this shit coming, rather than just due to the fact that you got screwed on dice. And so, say for example, like, instead of just having you roll to make a skill check, we assess your modifiers, and we assign a penalty based on what it is that you're trying to do. And say, can you succeed on a charm test at a minus 30 penalty? And so you look at what your fellowship is, and then you look at your charm skill, whether you actually have it, whether you have any bonuses to it, whether you have any other extenuating circumstances, and you total up your final modifier after factoring in the minus 30. You'd say, yes, I can, with however many degrees of success, or no, I can't. Now, if you have a negative modifier, you still pass the skill check if you want, but there's going to be strings attached depending on how poorly you fail. Like, you might owe the person you're trying to charm, like, a favor or a debt. Or you might egregiously, like, upset someone in the process of negotiating and burn some bridges. You know, that sort of thing. Mal follows the sense that I do, that to say 13th Age encourages, the fail-forward system. It's far more developing in story to say yes, but, rather than it is to say no. I have my judgment reserved on the system that Mal made ultimately. As noted, there would be some tweaks that I've made to how he's built things, but the very fact that how he's designed things like inspired me enough to consider it, despite me reserving my judgment, is a testament to, well, not only his research, but his skill as a GM. He's one of the best GMs I've ever had. That's a flat blanket statement that I have no problems with uttering. He might very well be the best. Just in regards to, like, the amount of time he's put into doing it, and the sheer quality of the game. What we ended up doing as Rogue Trader is pretty damn entertaining. And it's enough that I told Mal, like, if I ended up running this diceless system, I'd probably just follow the same formula, with the same premise, with some tweaks of my own. And of course, as he told me, and I have no problem with propping myself up. It's flattering. I have been doing this for over 20 years, tabletop gaming. I have quite an extensive amount of time invested in it. You know, I've seen a lot of shit. I do ultimately enjoy being a player more than I do a GM. But I do have some experience with being a GM, too. At any rate, yeah, there's a little basic rundown. Also, I have not looked at chat, effectively, since I went off on answering Bomb Zero's query. Let's see here. Really making campaigns using the SR system to send a world that's cross between Dune and 40k. Alright, well, far. Full game going. Yeah. Left that one. We hadn't played for so long. The GM's availability was really, really shaky. And combine that with just my lack of inherent interest in the game in general, and me getting involved in other tabletop stuff, I decided that, things... Alright, folks devoted to the lore of werewolf. Certainly more so than I am. Just have to find people that don't hate Warhammer. I still am rather ambivalent about the entire setting. It helps that we're focused in, like, a much smaller area that can be better detailed. Because when you remove the quantity so much, you can focus on the quality of a game. Like you can attach yourselves to the environment and to the NPCs therein. And that makes for a, I think, a better experience than just, like, doing stuff in an area for a session or two. Or even, like, during the same session, just leaving. It also puts a lot more strain on the person running the game. To have to come up with all these details and notes. Casual shorthand explanations while also playing an intensive reflex-based game are the best and clearest means to communicate? Yes. I think I do still like the Warhammer Fantasy setting more than I do 40k. But I might end up changing my mind on that. I do like the dice of from Edge of the Empire. That was also a system concept, a possibility for us playing as well. And I said effectively, like, look, I like the dice. I just don't much care for, like, the lore at all. Like, and if you want to do, like, a diceless system for that, too, then you're just removing the fun flair of the damn Star Wars Edge of the Empire dice. And what the hell's even the point, then? Oh, yes. Paradox buying tabletop stuff. Anyway. Back to gameplay here. And my amazing perfect region capabilities. Also, my adjustments to my headset, combined with, well, me, suppose, just my body getting used to the thing, has worked out fairly well. Also, by the by, among these things that I got for Christmas, I might try utilizing this. I don't actually know whether I want to, though. I don't think I have enough room in my living space to make it work. My brother thought I might be able to make use out of a microphone stand. It's not something I requested. It's something that he just had an idea for. And, taking a look at it, I hadn't pulled it out of the box yet, because I actually did want to do a live broadcast this afternoon. It's something I might try using. I don't know yet. But I could be like one of those cool kids that has like the fucking like microphone hovering in the air above my face. I don't know. I don't think there's much of a problem with it being on the my desk. It's not a big deal for me. Especially since I turned the gain down, so it's not so loud anymore on its pickups, like my keyboard. Except whenever I'm doing like typing shit. I don't know. I might try setting it up once. If only to say that, well, I tried. Yeah, like a microphone stand thing. I don't know. I think I feel like that, how I feel ultimately about, like, ceiling fans above my head. And I'm uncomfortable with ceiling fans above my head. Another story time. So I used to not be that bothered by ceiling fans above my head. And indeed, there'd be, like, a great way for me to cool down. I mean, cooling down's pretty fun, right? Also, good thing I had an emergency shield. But, when I was well, I can't really say I was a kid. Maybe, like... Probably when I was still in single digits, though. I was woken one late night because in my parents' bedroom, their ceiling fan had actually shaken itself loose and had fallen down on my father's leg cutting it. And pretty much ever since then, I like look up a little shiftily at ceiling fans if they're like above me, because I imagine the fucking thing like falling down on me. And I don't like it when they tremble, like if they're especially set so high that they start like shaking quite a bit. And I'm like, no, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not sitting beneath that. And so while ceiling fans are pretty damn useful, especially in an area that gets rather hot, I, due to a childhood experience of seeing my father's leg cut. Now, my father doesn't have the same feeling. My mom doesn't have the same feeling, you know? That was the, like, it was their fan that fell on them while they were both asleep. It's just me, just like something that happened that I saw in my childhood that's changed how I feel about things. I also don't like how ceiling fans have a tendency to, like, fucking, like, blow things around. And what the hell was I saying? How did I get on that track? How did I get on that topic? 40k, Warhammer, like, fans... Part of me is always amused whenever this happens. Like, the concept of me just, like, losing my train of thought and wondering how the hell I got on a topic. There used to be a fan in my room, but that got removed quite a number of years ago. It used to be above the bed, and I'd pretty much not have it on or on my lowest setting. That was back whenever my family moved into this house a decade ago. Right, microphone stand. Thank you. I knew you'd remind me, chat. So yeah, so like setting up like a microphone stand, and then have it sort of like dangle above, not above my head, but above like my desk and everything. I mean, that pretty much create like a vulnerable situation there. Or it could like fall down on like my keyboard or something, or fall down on something valuable. Something I actually gave a damn about. Well, that was awkward. Holy shit, I survived. Neat. Not gonna survive that. Your party enters a room. The lazy vanishing menacingly. You know, I'm also, you know, there's not a whole lot of living space in my room. Which is why I don't think the microphone sound's the best idea. I wasn't gonna say anything about it, though. When it comes to you assholes giving me gifts, I'll fucking, like, reject the things and put them in your damn inventories. And, sometimes even with family, I'll just say, like, I don't think this gift was a good idea. Like, say, for example, like, this shirt is way too big for me, and I'm gonna need to gain, like, 50 pounds in order to wear it comfortably. And these pants, I'm gonna have to put, like, my belt at the tightest size. Like, I appreciate the thought, but this was not, like, you're projecting me to be fatter than I actually am here. But there's also some gifts where I go, yeah, alright, that's a reasonable enough fucking attempt. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. But I've certainly had Christmas gifts throughout the years as a teenager. Well, I mean, despite getting even beyond that, have just like seemed like good ideas that I requested that just weren't, like video games for one reason or another. Hearts of Iron. Or people gave me as like a spur of the moment idea that I just never really ended up making use out of. I actually gave away one of those gifts during a raffle last year. Russ Reynolds was the one who won that raffle, along with the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 CDs I had, which he then promptly torched. It was like a Kindle thing that they bought me, because they know how much I like to read. The problem with that is I spend so much time reading digital screens anyway, and then at the time, at the museum, I spent so much time reading fine print. I much prefer, like, reading like a fucking book. And so I never turned the thing on. I never plugged it in. I never made use out of it. And I was like, should I, like, sell it? Like, I was thinking, like, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with it. And then last year, like early last year, I basically said, fuck it, I'll fucking give it away. Or like a raffle type thing. What the hell not, right? Like, the whole, like, raffle thing was like a fucking joke anyway. Like, fuck it. That's where that's gone. But there's, like, I don't know, like 6, 7 years ago, I asked for a headset, and I got one that was just so awkward. It was made for, like, television viewing. I also didn't have a microphone, which is something I wanted a headset on at the time. And that pretty much just collected dust in my fucking dresser drawer for all these years. Like, I tried using it a few times, and it was just trash. And I was like, ah. Read the Dark Tower. I don't know that one now. Finite Blade. Neat. Another stream. Another Grimnas Day stream. I can't blame you. I'm not even trying during this Race to Sun shit. I like making so many, like, casual, careless errors. You'd think I never played this game before. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about these riffs that are just hanging around, offering to, like, gallop me away to another beautiful land full of milk and honey. I mean, I have to dodge those if I don't want to go to the next area. Maybe I want to fly around collecting tries and power-ups and shit. Oh yeah, Total War Warhammer. That's a thing. I don't have much of an opinion on that. If folks ask me for my opinion on a variety of things, I don't know why. I don't have an educated opinion on much. Especially not these days. Also, hey Cube. Hey Cube, how's it going? I mean, I haven't exactly kept up on the Total War series. I will be tackling a Total War game as part of the Rewarding the Warriors opportunity. Though I don't think it's a Total War game that a lot of folks have clamored for. Certainly will be done. I initially thought I wouldn't be able to satisfy the request at all. And a requester said I could do the newer one. But then as it turns out, on a humble thing that I got for $1, the correct one was actually being offered. Which was pleasing. Like, hey! I'm actually going to be able to fulfill this request after all. Neat. Yes, Nuddle Smasher. The original Total War Shogun. I have not played it. It, looks pretty outdated. Looks like the first fucking Total War. But that's what's gonna be what's done. Hey there, Denovan. Sure, plenty of jokes have been made, effing. Good to see you, by the way, effing. You have an ETA for another charity broadcast? Since I know that you haven't met your desired goal. Unless you have, and I fucking missed, like, the update video about it. Alright. If it's earlier in the day, I'll be available then. Looking forward to that. I wasn't able to catch much of your initial broadcast, although I did try to join in on the Unreal Tournament shenanigans. But then I learned that it was just you and Lethal holding a call, and there's no Discord thing. I do like that how once the intense music is triggered, it fucking stays. Well, that happened. Wow, I didn't die? Neat. You like me effectively... Oh, fuck. Wasn't expecting that formation. Max Magnet, yeah! Power ups even further. Not a lot of progress for someone who's effectively sort of like zoned out on this game. Scored 200,000 points. Yeah, fucking right. Hello, Groxx. How long have I been playing? About an hour and a half. Probably got one more run in me. I'm gonna go lay down. Boy, I'm glad we have enough spare food that we're not fucking making ribs again. Or making ribs tonight, too. I'm fucking fix those tomorrow. What the fucking hell? I have so much bacon and sausage left over, and hash browns. There's bits of that experimental casserole. That was not my idea. I'm quick to not claim credit for that. Had, like, onions and peppers and sausage and hash browns and cheese. Basically, it's just, like, sat in, like, a crock pot for, like, 7 hours. Burned a bit. I didn't even try anything because there was so much other shit to eat. The report I heard from the fam was that it was alright. So much other stuff, though. Too many other things to glut myself on. I don't need to fucking add baby back ribs to the top of that, too. Four regions, no collision, no chance. Well, you mean, I said the same thing about doing the fucking 20 barrel rolls. And then I did it this session without even fucking trying. Do the regional apocalypse mode. I have not gotten that far in apocalypse mode. And in my current state, well, I mean, who can say how I would do in my current state? Because I've succeeded fairly well, things considered, in my current state. So what the fuck do I know, right? Why did I jump there? Hell if I know. But I did it. Well, there was the collisions. Yeah, Insane Steve, I already did that. Funny looking morning. It's rain in hell. Hallelujah, it's rain in hell. Rain in hell. Why? Huh. How about that? Call it a win. I've done a fairly decent job of surviving, even while not having a single bit of view. How long I plan to stream? Pretty much until the end of this run. However long that takes. I'd say we probably got another 15 seconds in. That's about it. Little less. Little less. Alright. That's enough Grimnas fun. Well, Wilfrey, we've made quite a bit of progress during this session, that's for sure. Alright. Didn't expect this much viewership and activity. I suppose a lot of people end up being available for the holidays after all. That was nice. I reckon. I've enjoyed having all this company along. Both this morning for Letter Quest Remastered and now for Race the Sun / Grimith Musings. I can't say when the next live broadcast will be. I haven't the foggiest. I primarily want to use the internet bandwidth I have to upload some more requests that I have before the end of the new year. Despite the fact that my schedule has gone complete and totally due to shit, I would still like to keep some semblance of dream alive. We have 2 more requests that I'd like to fulfill before it's all said and done. Anyway, that takes care of our time together. Merry Grimnas, everyone. Go watch F and Controller tomorrow. I'll host him on Hitbox. Go pay attention to his channel. He'll tell you things and stuff. Don't upload for YouTube stream for Hitbox Elite. Well, nah. My heart is first and foremost at uploading YouTube videos. Merry Grimnas, kids. No, Legendary Marvin, you can't trick me. I'm not one of those one more round people. Totally not. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Also, holy shit. Like, I just realized how loud my game volume was said to be. No one told me anything! What the hell? Like, my volume settings for Race the Sun were, like, up at, like, my levels where I fucking play music at, and then don't talk. Did no one say anything about that? How the hell do you people even hear me? Like, you fucking piss me off. Oh, shit. It was not the same. It was impossible to be the same. Because the game volume was, like, set 20% higher than what it normally is. What the hell? Yeah, I guess if no one complains, then everything's alright. But it could not have been the same as before. The settings make it literally impossible for it to have been the same as before. I mean... Whatever. Fuck it.